John Nation is a pioneer in this business. This business would not be here if it wasn't for John Nation. I mean, you talk about from the stone ages of this, from the early days of takeout to the match of the century to the steel ring battle royal to the creation of best moments to the rise of extreme object wrestling to the war in 2008 and everything that has come since. John Nation is an absolute must when you're talking about the Hall of Fame.
The guy's an innovator.
In the early days, John Nation was the king of this business.
So I pitched this idea to Clinton, and he said, okay, let's see what we can do with this. So it took a while for us to do it because we had to get it off the ground. Well, finally, one day at the summer camp, just like I told you, we got some free time, and we finally booked and did the match of the century, which I'm going to tell you was one of the funnest fucking things I think I've ever fucking seen, because it started out with two guys, right? Cyborg and Flair. And then I love this. It turned into one giant big ass clusterfuck, because that's what we did back then. All we did was get started out with two guys, and then they got in a big fucking pile and just fucking brawled. That's all there was to it.
It's finally here, the match of the century. We've all been waiting for it. And here is Ric Flair tagging in. Who's this?
The Cyborg.
Oh man, here we go. First off, Cyborg and Flair. Flair with a rubber cut. Bummer suplex.
Flair's just slammed the claw, man.
And now Snake's got him up.
Now the Snake's got him up. This is sick. Clawman has just been sent flying.
The match is over, remember?
The match of the century was so fucking great that we had to see a sequel. We had to do a sequel. There was no way in hell we were not going to do a fucking sequel of Cyborg and Flair. It was too good. So we said, okay, fine. Instead of making it two men, let's make it the first ever in the sport battle royal, which is exactly what we did. It became one of the most legendary events. Damn thing lasts probably a good hour, and basically what it was there's a lot of high risk, high flying moves with the ring. You had, because all the ring was just like two shelves. That's it. That's all it was. So if you went to the bottom shelf, you were still safe. But if you went to the concrete and you didn't get up by the count of 5, that's it. That's all she wrote for you.
Oh crap.
Clint and I actually started pay-per-view with the match of the century. We carried it on through the steel ring. And what we did was Clawman and Droid met up then. Well, Clawman and Droid was a huge attraction back then. And we decided, okay, let's have these two wrestle. Well, not only did they wrestle, they finished off the steel ring battle royal. Clawman ends up winning it.
Payback for Clawman now! He's got Clawman up. The Drake. Climb up, straight up. Powerball! He just shoved his fist way into the heart of Detroit. Way into the heart. But he may be smaller than Detroit, but he sure is faster. Double body collision. Put it down. These are moves that Detroit has never even seen before. Who got thrown out? Detroit did. He just got fisted out of that ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's back in though. Oh man. How is this gonna end, Clinton?
Oh, Harman in Detroit now.
You know why?
Why?
Like he just, Carman, just picked up Troy like he's just some little boy. Oh! Picked him up! Like a rag doll. Like a small child, Clint, picked him up. Troy cannot dispute it though. Carman is God's wrestling champion of the world. Can you believe that, Clint? No!
I think that the rise of WOW was what really helped this EOW snowball start rolling.
One of the matches I will never ever fucking forget for numerous reasons was the debut of Poison versus Commando Bot, because that match revolutionized the business, because before then you got a bunch of guys together and you got in a big ass fucking brawl. That's what happens. That was fucking sport. Back then the sport was you won, all you gotta do is show up. That's it. It was open doors, free reign, kick everybody's ass that's fucking in front of you. But when Poison came along and Commando Bot came along, there was structure. It flowed like wine. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the fuck is this? As a fan, it was great. Now, as competition, I was fucked. I was dead in the fucking water. Because, I mean, here's a guy that knew stories, a guy that knew how to do matches, one-on-one man's match. And I'm sitting there going, oh, God, I am dead. Just shoot me now. Because there was no way in fuck I was going to compete with this, all right? There's just no way.
Poison lifting Commando Bot with one arm over his head. Oh, Commando Bot's on his back again. And Poison now looks like he's gonna go for a weapon here. And Poison grabbing a propane tank, and Poison with a propane tank off the head of Commando Bot. Commando Bot's down. Commando Bot immediately getting up, and now Commando Bot's got the propane tank in his claw here. And you know that's not good. When Commando Bot gets hold of a weapon, oh! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! Commando Bot has been beaten! Poison is the new champion, just like he promised he'd be. Oh my God, I don't believe it. And Commando Bot is unconscious.
This was almost embarrassing because I'm over here doing a fucking unorganized, pick up a weapon, hit somebody with it, 50 more guys come in, and then you got one-on-one matches. Like I said, you had one-on-one matches, shit flow like water. It's like, oh God, I can't compete with this. So I was in trouble. I mean, right from the start, I was in fucking trouble.
It was the beginning days of what would make John Nation change his style. I think the rise of WOW had a lot to do with John getting motivated, changing up his product, changing the way he did things. It made John compete, and compete for real. John Nation was also responsible for creating the Best Moments series, which simply started as just a program to show clips of the past. But it turned into the way to track the ratings. Best Moments was a brilliant, ingenious collaboration of moments and matches. It was put together by EOW to track the ratings and keep score as to who won the ratings battles for that particular time.
Welcome to the best moments of Object Wrestling. This is a combination of Fury, which will soon be dead, WOW, and EOW. I'm your host, the owner of EOW, John. What you're about to see tonight is pretty much everything that we have done in the past. I have to tell you, there are some moments that will live in, that has pretty much just been, they will live in history.
And hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Casey Schofield representing WOW, welcoming you all to Best Moments 100 here live from the WOW Arena, where I will be giving you my analysis on the best moments of WOW for this very monumental best moments. And I'm going to tell you what right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with our first moment from WOW. It started as nothing, best moments 1, best moments 2, and now we're in the hundreds. I mean, John Nation has just kept this thing going and going and going, and it is absolutely phenomenal. All the things, all the accomplishments that John Nation has managed to achieve in his almost 2 decades in this business. John Nation is an absolutely brilliant mind for this business.
The war was something that we'd always dreamed of doing, wanted to do, but never got the chance to do. Mainly because of a lot of backdoor politics I will not get into here. But basically, the war was great because it was finally where 2 companies collided. The 2 big territories.
That war between EOW and WOW is a time in our product that will never be duplicated. John and I wanted to be the best.
I had a privilege of seeing the WOW war, which went on all of 2008 practically. Well, most of the summer at least, but it was just compelling. I sat and watched it going, man, these guys are just not playing around here.
We were at our best product-wise, and we just threw it all out there. We threw everything out there. Everything was on the line.
Give me the darkest goddamn day in WW history! EOW has taken another title from us! God damn it! Look at John smiling down there with his man. Give me the blackest day in WW history! I gotta tell you, John has fired the first shot in this war. Or there will be retaliation! So help me God! WW will have the last laugh in the end!
One company trying to outdo the other. They're stealing talent, trading titles, you name it. They were doing everything.
Real life competition. Everything got real. And that was what made that time in our product so magical. It was our first time competing, and we went balls to the wall.
We were the little company that wasn't supposed to. But we weren't supposed to, but we did. See, here's the beauty of digital. Digital allowed us to save, whereas tapes didn't. Tapes always, you couldn't save everything. Digital, we were allowed to save. The quality improved immensely with digital. I had 2 choices back then in 2011. It was either get with the times or get gone, because my 2 competition were just blazing the trail right on through, and I had only one choice: either pick up speed or go off the fucking highway. That was it. And I was gonna be damned if I let these 2 guys just push me out of the way. It was not gonna happen. So I did the only thing I could fucking do. I got off tapes and I went digital. Thank God, because as soon as I did, it just, like I said, the quality improved, everything improved, the music's improved.
Fucking barbed wire and stop signs! Oh my God! You may have to quit now. No more window. I'm begging you. No more window. Please. Oh God! Right through the glass window with Dustin's head again.
It took a while, but when John Nation finally rose to dominance, when EOW became the #1 brand, boy did it stay there.
Remember, Machine? You're dead. And I'm not a wrestler. Bitch. Let's go, boys. Great job, this friend. Great job. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Nation here at EOW's World War III, alongside Jim Gormack and Casey Schofield. One that still has not recovered from the tombstone. And Blanca is still out. Blanca wins. The Street Press off the fucking barricade. Oh my hell. If Cormac can get up, if Cormac can't get up, this is over.
I think John had the mindset of, I'm going to rise to the top, and I'm going to stay there, and I am going to have my slice of the pie. And let me tell you something right now. John Nation, he reached for that gold ring. He grabbed on with both hands, and he told the rest of the world, fuck you. John Nation became the man in this business. And let me tell you something. In my opinion, long overdue and very much deserved, my friend. John Nation is so good at whatever he does. But I'm going to tell you something. My personal favorite angle in the entire history of EOW had to have been the rise of the evil Mr. Nation. He could play that bad guy so well. He played the part of a mad dictator, someone who took over the entire business. And my God, that was so well done. He is a genius when it comes to character development.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. He quit!
I knew it!
You're eliminated! Finish him! Oh my God. What we're seeing here, Blake.
Exactly what I thought we'd see.
I now own the Empire. I now own the Fortress. I now own the Tower. And by God, I now own WOW. Now keep this in mind. This is my arena. I'm God. You're not. Deal with it.
John Nation as the evil Mr. Nation, the head man of EOW, the biggest bully in the playground. Oh, it was so good.
We're not going just in front of a live crowd anymore. We have fans that legitimately want to see our shows, which to me is a huge honor because I preached and preached to Casey for God knows how many years. We will never be anything. And I wasn't trying to be the bearer of bad news. I thought I was being realistic. I was wrong. I'm damn proud to be wrong too, because we actually have a following.
It's really cool, bro. Like, played a full concert this year on his show, Evil Blood.
I'm psyched, man. I sampled a bit of what you guys do, and we're playing at the event. Essentially, can we
Fuck yeah!
pyrotechnics going?
We can add anything you want,
Hell
Chief.
yeah! Me and Holly go head to head, yeah. Oh man!
You better pay me some money, man.
You have the passion that we have as musicians. You have that towards this, and it's amazing when I listen to it. It's like it sparks the imagination. It kicks it up. You have to visualize it in your head. You know.
See, all you have to do is find a niche. You don't need to find a lot, but you find a niche.
And I want to thank all the men, Clinton, you, Casey, Tony, Lock Asylum, anybody who had anything to do with this pay-per-view. I said thank you.
I want to thank
the boys in the back. Thank you. Without me, we wouldn't have a sport. Without him, there wouldn't be a following, because it never would have gotten out there.
What can I say about John Nation that hasn't been said already? He deserves his place among the greats because his contributions are endless, and he should be commended for it.
This business would not be here if it was not for John Nation.
There wouldn't be a WOW without John Nation. There wouldn't be any of this without John Nation. You want to know what a Hall of Famer is? What a Hall of Famer should be? John Nation is it.